Mike Murphy. How did I get here? My wife went for her annual physical, and her doctor prescribed this for her. And 3 months later, I was sleeping with a stranger, so I figured I better come down here and figure out what the hell is going on. You remember the goal line that Ron talked about? That's where a lot of you work. That's where thousands and thousands of people every day live in screaming, quiet desperation where they go to a job that they absolutely hate, to earn lots of money to buy things they don't need to impress people that they don't like. I was king of that goal line. I owned that puppy. I was a poor kid from New York, the first person in my family to get past the 3rd grade, and this is the first school I went to I never flunked out of or got thrown out of. And I managed to graduate from all of them, but this place I absolutely loved. And I wound up as chief executive officer of one of the largest privately held corporations in the world, doing business, I think, it's about 190 countries. I had offices in 54 countries. I'm happily married. My kids are 41, 40, 37, 9, and 5. My new wife is a graduate. Everybody loves everybody. But this passion that I found in this school is just unbelievable. I mentioned to Ron that if I had known about this place when I was hiring globally, I would have been down here recruiting out of every class that graduated from here. Because all things being equal, you have more than an edge. You have an incredible advantage with life skills that can be applied all over the world. And the world is changing so rapidly. Trust me. I stopped counting stamps in my passport at about 160 when I decided to quit. A little switch went off in my head and said, no more. But I don't think you can name a country I haven't been in. Some don't even exist anymore. And I've seen a lot of cultures. I speak 5 languages, and I learned this side of the culture that exists in a lot of these countries. And I'm going to give you a quick example. I went to Vietnam. When I graduated from high school, there were 36 of us in my class. 17 were killed in Vietnam. And so I went back there. And without if I had had the USM skills, I could have accomplished in probably 3 months what it took me 2.5 years to do. And that was I wanted to reforest the jungles and grow bananas and cocoa there and cure all the damage that was done by Agent Orange when we were over there. And it took me 2.5 years to get it done. We got it done. But with skills, if I'd had the skills of seeing the loving essence of these people, seeing not just who they are, but into the essence of their soul, that they are no different than I am. And if I had had the skills of heart-centered listening, and a very interesting skill that they didn't mention, but is one of the best I ever used in business, was perception checking. And it takes cultural barriers and it makes them go away. It turns your loving eyes into colorblind, and your heart is open to change and the things that can happen in this world. My little people, Katie and Cody, they're 9 and 5. They're going to retire. They'll be finished working like me in about 2070. And so they're going to school now. And people are trying to educate them to solve problems that do not exist, using technology that has not been invented. And what they really need is an education like you get here. And you will have a skill set to solve those problems, regardless of the technology that's being used. And you'll find this place magical. I encourage you to try it. You got nothing to lose. I came down and I kept my car running in the parking lot because I was going to bolt if something weird happened here. But it was absolutely awesome. It was life-changing for me. I am not only a better businessman, I'm a much better daddy. I'm a much better husband. I've got 7 grandchildren. I'm a much better grandpa. And I thank USM for all of that.